Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to Transport Fever. I am back from Manila, and so the fun can start again. Recording has resumed. So I'm recording this the same day, no more advanced recording, and hopefully that means I can react faster to your comments. By the way guys, thank you for all the comments and suggestions in the previous episode. Really helpful. And I've done a couple of changes here. Well, not too much, but I changed the names to reflect the correct ones, as you guys mentioned. And because previously that naming convention was not following the other lines that we had. It was the place and then bus, when it was supposedly the bus and then the place. Something like that. Anyway, minor details, but you know, we try to improve it as much as we can. Anyway, in this episode, as I mentioned previously, we will be focusing now on cargo, on freight, on the southern part of the map. Now, the map, to be honest, is running out of space. We're actually we've almost explored every part of the map now. Now, arguably, it's done almost after we're done with the freight. After we tap the cargo supplies here, we're done with the map. So maybe after we're done with that, maybe we can go and start a new map and pick a new map, start fresh, go over to a more challenging and more exciting route, and we'll see how we go. Maybe tap the freights and make more freights, make more ships, or more trains, of course, as always, and then mods. And as we go along, we learn more. But I learned a lot in this map, and we're not done yet. I would expect, I don't know how many episodes it will take, but we'll need to tap all of these, and we'll see how that goes all in all with the entire map, and then we'll call it a map. How do you call that? And then we'll move on to the next one probably. But yes, we're not done yet. In other news, I did hear that there is going to be a patch coming in, a gameplay update, which introduces a lot of features that have been missing. Now, I can't remember any of the details, surprisingly, but I know that it's good, and the beta version will be released next week, Wednesday, I think. So probably 1 to 2 episodes from now, we'll have the new patch, and we'll see more improvements, and I'll share more updates by then. Alright? Anyway, let's finally go with it. Continue. So let's talk about cargo, talk about freight. And if you look at the available plants here, we have a farm, which is raw production for livestock. We have a food processing plant nearby, which looks perfect, that one. You can easily build a tunnel, but I have something different in mind for this episode, just to give it a twist, you know. Let's change it up a little, because I usually make tunnels now because they're the most efficient, but not the most pleasing to look at. Another possible resource is this one. We have a quarry over here and a conmats plant over here. So we can easily take the stones from there, bring it here, make conmats, and deliver that all across the southern portion. What else? We have logs there, but I don't think we have any other place to do it. We have farms. We have another quarry here. We have a lot of farms here below, but the processing plant is only one, so it doesn't make much sense. It's going to be limited anyway. Yeah, we don't have a lot of options in here. This one requires coal to make steel. This one, oh yeah, that's true. We've never tried making a machine factory, huh? And the plastics. Plastics we have, but the tools and the machines we don't have. We've never done it in this map. Maybe we'll explore some of that, but let's start simple. Let's start with this food industry. So what I was thinking, instead of creating a tunnel that goes directly under the mountain, that would be the quickest path, that straight line there. Instead, I would want to try something a bit more exciting. It's going to be a lot slower, but it's going to look a lot nicer as well. So I was thinking of making a route that goes around the mountain, hugging this contour line. I've never really tried doing that much. And see how that looks like. And then it goes here. So it goes around this side of the mountain, goes there, and then it goes back. And maybe along the way you can stop here. Maybe we can have a station over here. Yeah, and maybe a station over here so they can drop food. And then maybe here they can just truck it over to this city. Not really sure how that goes, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, let's go and get started. Let's start with the terminals, stations. To be more accurate, the freight station. This one is too big. I do want it to be curved, so let's take the default ones. Let's go with high speed, 320 meters, 2 tracks, because this will be like we'll be having like a circular thing here, like a thing that goes like that and that. No, maybe just one way. Anyway, sorry guys, my mind is still a bit muddled because still, you know, whenever I go on go out for a week, I have to get used to recording again. The momentum stops mostly. There, that looks beautiful. Unable to align terrain though, although that part looks really good. That looks really good. Yeah. Following the curve of the mountain. What I'm not sure though is if I put the station here, will that be in catchment of this farm? Not sure. We'll see. We'll see how that looks. Maybe I can lessen the curvature. If I lessen the curvature, that won't be enough. It won't be curved enough. It needs to be more curved to go around that contour there. So the nearest I could go is here. That's gonna be 1 million. Something like that. Okay, that's cheaper. So even that way, it's not curved enough. Maybe let's give it a bit of a distance, like so. Okay, let's try like that. Hope I don't regret this. And then let's see if we can make a road here, a small country road going there. Wow, that's a bridge. And that's encatchment. That is encatchment. Perfect. Look at that. How perfect that looks. Super scenic. Although that admittedly is a bit steep, but trucks should be able to manage. Although in our game, there should be no trucks because the livestock from here would immediately teleport to this station. Anyway, alright, let's go and continue. We need another station over here. Now, let me just test it a bit. If I try to go around this mountain, not really familiar how this works. I'm not really an expert when it comes to hugging the contour lines, but I think this is how it goes in general, right? Basically, trace the lines like so. And it might be slower, but as long as maybe we reach around 120, I'm happy. Yeah, something like that. And then we curve it up. Yeah, see, it goes really slow there. Now, I'm not sure if I need to really trace the lines, or if that will do, if it doesn't need to be that sharp. But I think it should be fine regardless. Yeah, I see it's going to be more expensive that way. You can try to make smaller tracks, like so. Something like that, maybe. 94. Yeah, that should be fine. That way. And then this one, I'm not sure how sharp the track can be. Yeah, see, I don't want to make a tunnel at all. So we'll have to really... Or maybe I can make the station here. No, it's not going to be worth it. Let's go around. Let's go and make this, even if it's really slow. As long as it looks really nice, I'm happy. Okay, let's go with that. Yeah, look at that. It's really limited that way. So we can't really curve it up so much. How do I say I want you to curve up? Curve up really well. Like that, maybe. I think we don't have much of a choice there. Really have to curve it like so and dig a lot of the soil. I don't like it though. I really want to hug that track there. Although yeah, admittedly, let me do one last try. When we start over with the next map, we'll need more tracks like this again, because we'll be needing to really save money, and we can't just splurge. Look at that 120k. It's not gonna work, is it? Looks really nice though from here. A mountainside view. Look, imagine the trains coming through here, overlooking that view. Beautiful. Yeah, alright. So how do we do this? I guess we'll have to cut it a bit. We don't have a choice there. Yeah, something like that. Although if I were to think of the station now, the tracks are somewhere there. The station should be somewhere here. Let's try to plot it. So I should need a station like that, maybe. So maybe we can go down the mountain a bit and we can lessen the curve. Because if we follow that curvature over here, that should be good enough, I guess. Yeah, that actually hugs the contour right there. Let's see. Let's try it. Let's try it. That way. So can you cross over there? Yeah, you can. Gonna dig a bit there, but shouldn't be that bad. Yes, okay. Good. Now we continue. You continue hugging the contour, because if I go through there, that's gonna be a tunnel, and I don't want a tunnel because I want a scenic view. Maybe let's go a bit up like so. Although, admittedly, we don't really need to go through the mountain anymore. We can go down a bit slowly. Yeah. Something like that, maybe. That's gonna be too sharp. Gonna be too sharp. Let's slowly, gradually. Like that, maybe. And then it's gonna really slow down here if I want to sharpen it up. If I want to shape it like that. I can just go straight, realistically speaking. So if we try and look for the station here, although I do want to curve it up still here because I want to go around. I can make a straight station here, but what I want is actually to go around the mountain. So we'll have to curve it up again, like that. Make it as curvy as possible. Wow, look at how high that is. It's not gonna work at all. That one will work though. That one will work. How to do it? That way. I think that's going to be the best we can do. Yep, that's the way. Can we go up a bit? Oh, that one works. Not really. Because if we do that, it's gonna punch through that mountain. And can we have something above here? No, we cannot. It's too unstable. Alright. Let's go with this then, maybe. Let's go with yeah, I know. Not yet done. Yeah, because I have the game unpaused. It's fine. Okay, I think that should do it. It's really hard to decide these small angles, huh? And we connect that via small country road. That's super ugly looking. Connect you like so. Upgrade you. Yeah, and you should be connected. Good. Alright, so now the question is, how do you connect from here to there? Well, the easiest way, as always, is to just drag it all the way across to the target. And the game should take care of itself, but yeah, as I mentioned, I don't want that. I want to make it a mountainside view. and it doesn't allow it anyway. Oh, because it's gonna make a bridge there. Yeah, so I don't like that. I want to hug the mountain, you know? I want to hug the mountain. So maybe just for scenic purposes, let's go around here a bit. Maybe right there. Oh, that's gonna be so slow. It's gonna be super slow. Yeah, let's curve it up a little just for a twist, so it looks nicer. And just speeding it up a little there. And then we can go and straighten it out. And slowly, that will probably do. Not as curved as I would like. I would have preferred to really hug the mountain here, but I guess that kind of works. That should be good enough. It's not really practical to do it otherwise. Alright, so let's make the second track. Because so far we only made one. Wow, look at that. How much soil that needs. How much land that's going to change. Yeah, it makes a lot of complications when you have the second layer. But not so much. Not so much. It should really still work. Yeah, I really like these super curvy tracks. Even though they're very slow, that would look really cool when the trains start moving across them. We've always been about efficiency and getting the fastest speeds possible. But sometimes it's nice to put in some work of art there. Like, look at that. Going around the mountain like that, going around the hill. That looks beautiful. Look at this. Yeah. Although I don't really even want to have that, to push that like so. Let's flatten it so it's not looking so apparent. Yeah. Flatten it a bit. Make it a bit more gradual. There. Yeah, that looks better. Looks a lot better. See, going around the mountain like that, that's beautiful. We'll continue with this one. Now here, I think if you look at the contours, we can actually just go around, maybe make a bridge here, or we can hug this here. That would make it look really, really cool. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make it look really cool. Yeah, and this would be perfect if I was able to align it somehow. Something like that I think should work. That looks good. Now admittedly that's gonna be a bit expensive, but I don't really care about the money. We care about the looks. After all, if you look at the money side, it's not really a problem, is it? 28 billion. Just 28 billion. No biggie. I knew it. Sorry guys. This is for science. Medium street. Oh, too much slope still. Interesting. Alright. Remove the entire thing. Make that into a bridge. And there you go. Actually, that might be a bit too much, huh? Maybe this bridge needs to be just a small street. Starting. That would look ugly though. Looks ugly as heck. So let's just make everything small like that one. Don't ask me. Alright, there you go. Okay. Now we connect from here to there, and let's try and hug the curves a bit. You know, make it a bit more exciting than usual. Instead of just going straight, let's hug it a bit. Alright. How do we do this? I guess we could do that. Go around, climb little by little. Actually, we could have just skipped that. We could have gone straight through this curve here. That way. Yes. And then we could go and curve it little by little. So So it goes around that way. Could actually make it less curvy that way. Okay, here we go again. It's gonna make a tunnel there. Crap. If I just make that, okay, that's gonna be something like this. It's going to be a tunnel though. I don't want that to be a tunnel, so we'll have to go around a bit here. So if we start here, I guess that's the inner one, right? Yeah, the inner one, the inner track. So if we start here with the inner track, let's turn on those contours. And sorry guys, this is a lot of track building again. Some of you like it, some of you might not, but if you don't, sorry about that. But you know, it's all about the details sometimes. I really enjoy these things. Went a bit too far there. Should not make it that sharp. That way. Look at that 240. It's never gonna reach that, but what the heck. Okay, that way. Let's try and curve it up. Don't make any tunnels now, right? Subtle curves. And now, rip. It's gonna make a bridge. No, it's not. How can we avoid making a bridge out of that one? I think we need to hug this here. Go across like that. Yeah, that's gonna be really slow. Look at that, 50. But that looks gonna look really good as well. Nice. So we'll have to remove that thing. And instead we'll have to climb bit by bit there. Oh, it's gonna be a rip. Look at that. Not ideally the one I wanted. Maybe we could have hugged this more. Sorry guys. A lot of trial and error here. I really want that mountain pass. That view would be so amazing if you manage it. Probably do something. This is really the safest bet, isn't it? But what I want is something like this. Curve it up like that. Where are we supposedly? There, okay. So maybe let's dig through that. Let's sacrifice digging through a bit and then go climb bit by bit like that. And from here we should be home base like that. Doesn't look too bad. I don't think so. Although that is a bit too diggy than I would prefer. Okay. Yep. Alright. So let's try and trace the outer track here. Actually, we could have another station in here, which would take food there, but probably not needed as we have a station right next to that one. Yeah, that should be okay. 77 rip speed. As I mentioned, we're not about the speed in this track, we're about the view. Okay, go forward please. And there you go. Everybody happy, complete. Not really complete yet. I forgot, we have still one leg. Now, how do we connect here? I would say we hug this pass here. Maybe like that. Now, we can actually just do something like this, right? That's the easiest way. It's gonna make a bridge though, and I don't want a bridge. I want to hug the mountain. Hug it. A bit too sharp there. I'm really excited what the new patch will bring, because I read somewhere, I read it the other day, but I forgot about it. It supposedly contains a lot of gameplay additions that we've been really looking forward to though. I remember one, which is actually it's going to allow you now to select which platform each line is going to land in, something like that. Rip, doesn't work. Okay, let's try to start from this other side. Yeah, so it's going to allow you now to really select which one you're going to come from, or which platform each line is going to. We'll need a bridge there. We have no choice about it because that's a bit too deep. That's okay. That's okay. Don't mind. Right, so we can have something like that. And then from here, can I do something like that? Too much slope, right? Then maybe we can curve it up here a little. Not really a little, but you know, for the sake of the view. Really impractical, but really cool looking. Something like that would be really nice. Yeah, so we actually need to remove that. And maybe that would be the best connection right there. That way. Could that work? Yeah, that could. That could work. Wow, look at that curve. Beautiful. Super scenic route. We should maybe make a passenger line that goes around something like this. I'm sure the passengers would enjoy it. And we close the loop. Totally. Nice. Look at that curve. All the curves should be like that. That sharp. Like here, could have done it, curve it up a little more like that. Although here, admittedly, it's not going to really work, is it? It's going beyond the means of practicality. Alright. We have it now. Now, how do we make depots here? How the heck do we make depots? Wait, first and foremost, we have to connect this medium country road to that place, maybe. A bridge. Wow. That's intense. Maybe we make a curve here as well. How do we do that? How do we follow that? Like an S-curve somewhere. Something like that, maybe. So if I just do that, actually, you know, no, that should be good enough. That should be good enough. Right. So that at least connects it there, and we can make maybe here would be nice. A depot here would be nice. It's flat and it should be relatively stable. So we should be able to make something like a depot over here in this straight part. Like maybe something like that. And then connect that from here. Wow. Seriously? Gonna make a bridge there? Fine. Fine. As long as it works, right? Okay. And the other way... collision. Why? Why are you colliding? Where do you want to go? From here, maybe. Okay. Alright, maybe if that becomes a bridge, it will work. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, it's going to work if it's that way. And if that goes like that. But it's not gonna look nice, is it? It's not. So maybe we can branch off the bridge here instead. Yeah, something like this. That could work. That could work. Yeah, as always, it's a bit derpy with the bridges. And what else? What else? What direction else? We haven't connected to this other side. We could easily just make a cross there, probably. Yeah. Just make it. I know someone mentioned it. Like you could easily just make a double slip somewhere for this kind of intersections. You don't have to make separate tracks. So maybe we can do that here. Not that way. This way. Like that. That way. Okay. That should be more than enough to connect that, and we do that as well on the other side. So the earliest point is this one. Drag it here, drag it there, and that is the earliest place. We bring it over to the other side. There you go. That's perfect. That's perfect. All right. Now let's make the line. All right. Let's make a line that goes from the farm, which is this place. Where are my icons? I should have my icons, right? I don't know. Somehow they got removed. Okay. Anyway, from the farm, it goes, skips this first. There's nothing to do there. It goes directly to the processing plant. That makes sense. And then how does it work? I think we'll need 2 trains here. I think we'll need one which is just going back and forth like so. So 1, 2, 3, and then goes back again, 2, 3. And maybe we'll need another line which just goes from here to there. It won't look that exciting though. But maybe it's okay. We could actually just make a circle, but it would be really inefficient. Like it would go through here. It would get livestock here. It would deliver the livestock in here. It would pick up food from here. It would drop off food there. It would pick up livestock again and would deliver food there. But that means by the time it gets here to pick up livestock, it still has some food in it because that food will be for this place. So I don't think it will be very practical. Yeah, so I think we'll have to have another line. Unfortunately. Let me see. But I really want to make a circle. Let's think about it again. So pick up farm, pick up livestock, go to the processing plant, pick up food, and then where do we go from here? This one, 1 and 2 are sure. Let's make that a different color. Orange. That one is sure. Now what should be the third point? This one or that one? You could say 3 and then 4 and then go back. But I don't know if it's worth it, you know? I don't know if that makes sense. 3, 4, and then back, and then go. Or I could just go back there and leave it, and then we can have another line which goes from here, takes the food here, delivers it there. That would be a bit expensive though. Although, yeah, we don't really need the money, but just for scenic purposes, let's make it a bit inefficient, right? Let's make it a loop. Let's make this loop like that, go around like so, and then go through here, and then go back there. So it's going to be that way, and then goes back that way. So it needs to somehow have a connection here. Something like that. That works. That way, perfect. A double crossover. And I want to make it... I want to make it... Let's have a signal. Let's make these one-way signals, right? Let's see. Let's have something in the middle, maybe. There. Make that one way. Make that one way. So now this should look... okay. Why doesn't it work? This is one way like that. Wait a minute. That doesn't make sense. So it goes... Ah, okay. I see. I see. So it goes that way here. And then it... Ah, it uses 2 lanes here. Alright, so let's fix this as well. We'll need a crossover here too. But I don't want it to go this way. I want it to go the other way. Alright, let's have some waypoints, alright? Let's make it clear for this guy. So I want you to go through this point. If you add a waypoint in here, right there, and then we say your first stop is in the farm, your second stop should be via this waypoint, like that. There you go. That's your second waypoint. Now the next part should be going to the processing plant right here, and then you go to the 4th area here, and then you go to the 5th area like so, and then you cross over. Wait a minute. Well, wait a minute. So the 5th stop is this one. The 4th stop I want is a waypoint here to force it to go to that part. Now this particular line I'm making, it would be very easy with the gameplay update because we'll be able to choose the lines already. Yeah. Wait a minute. We need also signals here to make sure that they're going through just one way. Yeah. I mean, maybe one here. There we go. That's enforcing it. Yes and yes. Now here we'll need signals for sure. We'll need a signal here. It can't be one way because trains will be coming, waiting there and waiting here, and trains coming from here, they need to wait here because some trains might be crossing. Some trains might be crossing from the depot, crossing over here to that other side. Or maybe not. Let me see. If we turn on the line here, it's actually a straight one. Yeah, it might be. It might work. It might happen. So we need that signal there. So this one can be one way. That one cannot. The ones going through here. Let's see, huh? Does it need? It also needs to stop this way, like right there, because a train might be crossing this here, like that. So we need some signaling to happen. And here as well should be the same thing, I guess. So there's a signal there for merging in. There should be a signal here on the opposite side because a train might be coming from the depot, crossing over, merging. So to stop one way. On this other side, a train might be going through this way. So actually, you don't really need that. You don't need this bit. Oh, it's fine. We don't delete it. A train will be coming only from here. So we'll need That signal should be enough. On the other side, if someone goes through here, I don't think that's gonna be a problem. Yep, that should be good, I think. Alright, so let's trace the path here. Maybe you don't really need the double tracks even, but we might need it if we decide to go with the new line. Right now we have one line for everything, but there was also that other option, right, which I mentioned. It was a bit more efficient, but it wasn't too scenic because it wasn't going through this bit of land here. So let me know which you prefer, this option or the other one. So let's say train, food, south. The route will be, okay, oh look at this, our train south is actually earning now, a passenger train, 11 million. Remember previously it was negative. Hey, look at that. Alright, farm first, going through that waypoint, and then skipping that place. Huh. Maybe. Well, if we're not going to use this other line, looks like we're not using it. Maybe we can use it for the first pass-through, like from the farm directly to the processing plant, it can pass through here. And then for the second pass-through where it drops here, it can stop through that platform. So we can make this other line a pass-through, this other platform a pass-through. Yeah? So we can probably, if we set this as a two-way, I might regret this, but we'll see how it goes, right? Okay, that should work. And if we set this as a waypoint, so what I want is the food south to have from farm, it goes through that waypoint, and then it crosses over. We do have a crossover here, crosses over to this other side to pass through, so that in case in the future there's a train here which is dropping off food, it won't get in the way. Will that work? It's a work in progress, guys. You might be seeing things I'm not. If so, just let me know in the comments, right? I'm sure I'm missing something, but I think this should work. There might be more effective ways of doing this, but there we go. That's what I want. So alright. So what happens, let's trace it. What happens is this one comes from the farm, goes through that waypoint to be on the outer track. Yes, and then it goes through this waypoint to go to the inner track and goes through this inner platform. We might even need to inverse that to be more practical, alright? And then it goes through this way. Why does it cut over here? Oh, we have a one-way here still. No, not really. Maybe because it's faster. It's still faster here. Alright, so let's make a signal there. Fine. Or we can force it to go. No, it's fine. No. I know why. Because we don't have a crossover here. We need a crossover right before the station, so it will decide to use the inner track and then only blend to the rightmost, the last possible moment. Let's see. Sorry guys if I'm a bit confusing, because I'm confusing myself as well, but I think this might work. Alright, let's optimize it later, right? It stops through here, processing plant, and it goes through here, drops off food at the town, goes straight up, skips this one. It's a very complicated network, I must agree. Goes through that one. You can actually have a pass through here again. So we can have a double crossover here thingy. Like that. Oh, interesting. That changed a lot. Yeah, that changed a lot. Alright, so what happens now? We'll have to trace it again. Alright. So it starts at the farm, outer track, right? Outer track, outer platform, outer waypoint, outer track here. It crosses over to the inner track. You can see number 3 there. Or it crosses over to the inner track, passes through this inner platform. So there's no traffic. Yes. Now we're looking at the inner part here, right? Ignore the outer. Ignore this one. Focus on this one, the inner one. And then wait a minute. Now that looks really weird. I think we don't really need this signal. Okay. Alright, so with that, one sec, let me also remove this one. Doesn't seem practical. So remember, we're looking at the inner track, right? Inner track, it goes through here, still in the inner part. It drops off food at the inner platform. Okay, that's okay. And then it's still in the inner track here. Inner. Drops of food at the town. Inner line. Right. Still in the inner track. All throughout. And then it crosses over. Actually, you don't need to cross over. Because we're still not done. It's still not going to pick up food here because it will still need to go to that town there. The loop is not complete yet. So we want it to pass through here. So we'll need the waypoint before it goes to waypoint 6. We'll need a number 5. We'll need number 5 to be in here. So we'll need a waypoint here. Is it this one? I think it's that one. Rip. Is it this one? Okay, that I can get up or not what I had in mind. Nope. Okay, so stop 5 is this one. Stop 6 should be the one crossing. Ah, it's not working because I have one-way signals here. Again, let me remove this. That one. There you go. That works. So that actually works already. So number 5, number 6 should be this one. Number 6 should be this one. There you go. Perfect. So we're still in the inner track, all right? Inner track, inner. It's going to drop off food here. It's going to cross. See, this is where the cross is. Now we could actually make it inverse. That the inner track is where the train stops, and the outer track is where the train passes through. That will make it more optimized, and that will remove this dependency of crossing over. So let's how do we do that? Let's make a waypoint here. I know it's gonna be wrecked a little, but stay with me. And make that as waypoint 3. And then just remove this one. There you go. See? No more crossing. Alright, so now we trace it one more time and hopefully it makes sense now. Okay? Stay with me, guys. Stay with me. We start at the farm. Question, which side? I would assume it's on the right side. I think so. Okay. Wait a minute. I'm still missing something. Before I tell you the entire story. We need a signal. I don't know how that works. Here and there, probably. Because it's going to be two-way. Wait a minute. If it's going to be two-way, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. Oh man, this is really confusing me now. Okay, let's trace it first, alright? Let's trace all, the whole thing first. Stop 1 is going to be at the farm. Stop 2 is going to be at this waypoint, forcing the train to the outer track. It's in the outer track currently, and it goes through track number 3 to make it force to pass through the outer track here. It's not going to stop. We're still in the outer track, alright? Outer, outer, outer. Continuing, outer. Okay. And then here, it blends in. I'm not sure why it does that, but we can probably fix that. Right? So we are going that way. We're stopping here. Okay, number 4. Processing plant. We drop off the livestock, we pick up food, we go around the mountain, we stop off at the town. Number 5. Okay, everything's clear so far. And then we go through here, we pass through on the left side. I see. We pass through on the left side here. And I think we need a crossover here because we want to stay on the right side. We want to stay on the right side. Stay with me, alright? Stay with me. This might be the most confusing episode ever. But this is advanced stuff already, guys. Advanced stuff. What's happening there? It's not sticking at all, huh? There we go. Don't actually need the double there. Yeah, we don't actually need to have a double. That should be fine. Alright. So... there we go. There we go. Okay, I think this is going to work pretty well now. So this needs to be one way, because I want the train to go back this way. Alright. That works perfectly. Okay. Now, sorry about this, guys. It's really painful, I know, but once we get this sorted out, it's going to be really beautiful. Maybe not. Why is it stopping there now? Let me see. Number 6, you want to go through there. We need that. We need that part. We need that part in here. Crap. It's not gonna work. Remove that first. We need maybe to start on this side. On this side. There and connect here. Too much slope. Why? Can we make it... Can we make it as sleek as possible? The shortest that will make it work. Come on, that way. That one, this one. Okay, and we cross over like that. Still too much slope. Because it's curved, so it's a bit more tricky. So maybe we do it... Wow, what happened there? Okay. There we go. So we maybe make it as long as possible. Hello? What's happening? Wow. It's actually bugging out now. Look at that. How that works. Okay. Alright. That works there. It's not gonna work, is it? Crap. Okay. For some reason it doesn't work anymore. Let me remove that bit. Let's recreate this road here, this track here. Because it seems like it bugged out. Okay, and now let's start fresh. Let's make that crossover, and let's make that crossover. Oh, still too much slope there. Come on. Maybe we can make it a bit farther here so that it's not too slopey. Something like that. For real. For real. Okay, where should we do it? Maybe here. That way. Too much slope. Are you kidding me? I don't think a double crossover thing works there. So we'll probably have to do it step by step. It's not ideal, but it would probably work. Like that, and then we have one here going the opposite way. I know. It sucks, but we need it. Alright. So we start off here. I don't like this. I want it to start on the right. The waypoint is gone. The waypoint, I want it here. I want that to be waypoint 2. Actually, you know what? Maybe I can put the waypoint here to force it to use this platform right here before the crossover, so it won't have a choice. There we go. Wow, look at that. It's actually using it. Why are you using that way? Well, that's super weird. Okay, let's add one more waypoint then. The third waypoint should be there. There you go. Okay, why do I have too many things here now? But yeah, I think that's right. We'll put signals later on, right? So trace it, trace it. Number 1 is this. Okay, that's the start. You can see there, that's the start. Number 2 is waypoint there. Number 3 is waypoint here, just to force it on the right track, right? We're on the right track here, on the outer track. We will be stopping here. We will be going through waypoint 4, which is that one on the outer track. Going to be passing through here, outer track, everything. Yes. Okay. And then we'll be crossing over. Actually, why is it using that track there? Maybe it's shorter. Yeah, maybe it's shorter because it's in the inner one. But you know what? For simplicity's sake, maybe we don't need it. Let's leave it for now. It's getting too complicated. Right, so it's going there. It's stopping over at the food processing plant, finally. Remember, we skipped through the first town. Yeah, so it goes through here, drops off food, drops off livestock, picks up food, goes around, drops off food here in this town, and goes around like so. Now it goes through the left side here. Because of this waypoint, it passes through this platform. Now it passes through the station using the inner track. Remember, we came from the right track, the outer one. Now we were passing through using the inner one. And then we're crossing over here because this is one way. We want to keep on the outer track if we're going to the town. Yes. So we are still on the right one. But now we merge into this bit. You can see the waypoint number 8. Waypoint number 2, which is stop 8. It's on this other platform. We cross over there, and this is where we stop. You can see it stops there, and then it goes back like so and takes this other side, finally going back to the platform and crossing over like that in there. Yes. And then the line repeats. That's exactly what I wanted. It might have become a bit too complex, but I think it's going to work pretty fine. I think. Now we put on some signals. There needs to be a signal right here. Okay, right here. That should be one way, I believe. Yes, okay, still good. Right. There needs to be a signal here because it's going to cross probably here. Yes, need a signal right here before we merge because that's that part there. Someone might be crossing. Make it one way. Now we need a signal here because someone might be crossing. We need a signal here again because someone might be crossing this way. So signal. If we had a double crossover, that would have been a lot easier, but you know, technical issues. Right, this one we control using this signal, so it goes through that, goes through here, and then we need a signal here so they can decide amongst themselves who goes first and whatnot. That way. Okay, tracks are still good. Yes, they are. Okay. Really complicated, but fine. We have one-way signals there. That's good. In here, we need some signals again. That one going out, that's just fine. This one going through here. Actually, this one going in this platform needs to have a signal, I think, before it merges in that side there. So it needs to have a signal. I don't know, let's just put it here probably. Let's just probably place it here just to be safe. Okay. And then it goes back. When it goes back, there is a... I don't think we need the signal because the platform itself has a signal. I don't think we need that. Might be redundant. Goes back like so. Alright, that's good. Now let's try and solve this. Why does it go through this part here? Let's leave it. Let's leave it. Alright, I'm happy with that. Let's start it off. Let's get one train. Just one for now. The strongest one. Is it this one? I think it's our favorite. Yeah, 4-2. Buy and goods wagon. Or we can take the one which looks nice, this one. But we have to say take only livestock. Because it can take a lot of things. So take only no, it cannot. That's a problem. Because it needs to take livestock and food. But I can't say have two of you, you can only choose one. So it will take grain as well. But I guess that's not a problem, is it? If it can take livestock and grain, then that's fine. Yeah, let's leave it. Let's leave it like that. And let's make it uniform. Let's just pick this wagon for everything. Right now, how much can it accommodate? 48. I guess that's fine for now. Let's make it like that. 72 should be more than enough. Last one. Yeah, that should be okay. Deploy you. Here we go. Now the top speed of this train is going to be 120 kilometers per hour. That's all well and good. Oh, I love the textures in this train. Really fits this. It's a bit antique. Kind of fits though. It's kind of a rough looking thing. I like. I wonder how it goes there. I wonder how it gets to the station. Let's go and follow it around. And sorry guys, I imagine it's quite long already. It's quite painful to watch. You guys might have different ideas, but I think this one works as well. Let's give it a chance, right? Look at that view. Why are you stopping there? Okay. I'm not gonna pick anything up there, I'm sure. There it is. Look at that view, guys. Once we rise through the mountain pass here. Oh, it's coming. Oh, it's starting. It's climbing bit by bit. Yeah. Super windy tracks. Are you stopping there as well? Yes, you are. Okay, so you started in stop number something. So it's going to pass through the farm probably. Yeah, most likely. Oh look, there's some food there. Food, livestock and grains are already on the platform. That was fast. Look at this. Look at that. Beautiful. Later on, we'll have some nice angles. Okay. Now, I'm guessing you would pass through on the left side. Yes, so you'll be skipping this farm for now. So you didn't start from the beginning, right? You're crossing over there to keep on the outer track because that's the one going to the west, into the town. The other track is going the opposite way. And then you'll be stopping, you'll be crossing over again, I believe. Yeah. Because that's where the platform stops, although it won't be useful right now, but so that's the last stop. Oh, I like that. The wagons actually open and close. I didn't notice that before. Alright, and then it goes the opposite way, right? So it goes the opposite way, and then it passes through this, it crosses over to the other side, finally gets to the platform where it picks up the livestock, and this is the start of the line officially. Yeah, this is officially the start of the line. So we do that, we do everything with just one train. If that works, I'm not sure. We can always increase the number of trains. Look at that. Already 40 stuff there. Yep, look at that. Production is already 70 and we just started. Really nice. And yeah, it's getting filled up again with food and livestock and grain. Alright? Alright, so let's trace the entire thing again. Has 40 stuff. Okay. Oh, look at that. Our plane in the horizon. Alright. Now, admittedly, we still need the trucks and that deliver to the cities. Forgot about that. We'll take care of that in the next episode, right? But yeah, this has been one of the most complicated routes I've made. Might have been not needed. Maybe it wasn't that much needed, but you know, it's really good. It's really nice. Super scenic. Train 35. What are you? And you are... okay, just set you to on. And we have drop off. So we actually have demand already for food. So even though we don't have the trains and the trucks yet, there is a small part of the town which is already covered in the catchment, I would assume. Right, so it actually picked up one piece of food. That's nice. But as we go through this iteration, it should improve. So I'm guessing there's a catchment here somewhere. Yeah, look at that. These blue parts are in catchment. So that's the one being covered. We'll still need a station here so we can move around more and ship goods everywhere. We'll need to also touch this one, and we'll need to cross over and reach that city and this one, and also this one and that one. So really a lot of places to go to. So we'll have more opportunities to expand this network, right? But yeah, it was a challenging concept. Looks like something in a race game, racing game. Looks like an F1 track actually. Yeah, but I like it. I like it. Might not be the most efficient, but it's very scenic. I'll give it that. So let me know what you think about this, guys. Sorry, it might have been very painful to watch, especially those with other ideas in mind, but hopefully you stick through it and hopefully it's worth it in the end. By the way, where's our train? Oh, it's there. It's gonna drop off food. This one piece of food. Let's go and watch it. Dropping it off. Yep, 14.9k. No more food. You are this guy. Replace him with that guy. Turn it on. Thank you. Well, that's a pretty nice view. That is perfect for a screenshot. That little bridge actually adds a lot to the scene. Really nice. Anyway, I'll take care of that, guys. Thank you for sticking with me if you're still here. If not, then you won't be seeing this anyway. But thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that one. Hopefully it wasn't that painful, and hopefully you learned something. And if you have other inputs, do let me know. I'm sure you do. So I'm looking forward to your comments. Thanks, and please don't forget to like the video, support the channel, support the video, support the series. And looking forward to the next one. We'll connect the Food Network to the rest of the cities in the south. Thank you for watching, guys, and have a nice day. See you in the next one. This is Clumsy signing off. Bye-bye.